Hello, I'm Dr. Virgil Jones, pastor of the Calvary Baptist Church of Los Angeles. I am currently the Western Baptist State Convention first vice president, moderator of the Faith District Association, and am running for the office of the president. And my focus in this clip has to do with finance. What I've learned about people is that they don't mind giving their money if they know that it is going to a spiritually meaningful place or for a good cause. They want to be certain that their resources are in good hands. And I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity to be entrusted with the finances at every level of our great convention. My vision is to carry the mantle of finance to another level. Each auxiliary in our great convention has an assessment, a certain amount of money they're expected to raise each year. And they raise that money both for their auxiliary as well as for the convention. While this is good, I believe it can be more than that. Imagine with me every auxiliary not only having a yearly assessment, but also a clear budget, one with expected income as well as expected expenses. This will allow them to improve their own strategy and their own performance from one auxiliary to the next. And tied to this is an improved system of cording that will carry the strength of the past along with the power of the present. In short, a dose of fresh oil. Let me show you what I mean. What I want to do is activate my document camera so I can show you what we do in the Faith District. And you'll notice some very similarities here. So number one, we have the financial report form. And on it, you obviously have the date and certainly location, department, this event or the session. But also you have an identification of what type of money is coming in, whether it's a general offering, for ministries, for mission, for registration, for scholarships, for special projects, or even if it came in electronically. And then, of course, for those that will give cash or checks, it's laid out here as well. So the system works because whatever's on the left side of the paper will match whatever is on the right side of the paper. And then obviously, whoever's counting and, a part of the finance team, they will sign off on this document so that it will have the strength of what we've always been good at is having a good front of our records and a good back to our records. But what I want to show you is something that can also be of good help. When I noticed how good this record or this system was, I adopted it for our church because it just made good sense, right? So Calvary Baptist Church of Los Angeles, got time of event, department, date, event, etc. But here it is, offering. You got the tithe, offering, pledge, building use, mission, special, miscellaneous, other. Then again, cash summary on this side. What's on the left has to match what's on the right, but slightly different. You have, electronic giving. That may come because we have a card reader. And then you have other offerings that come in, but at the same time, at the end of the document, you have people that sign off. So you can verify that what you're bringing in to the church matches what's on the left with what's on the right. And so being able to take two systems and make them one, certainly I learned that whatever I learned in the state convention, learned to do in the state convention, learned how to be efficient in the state convention, I can carry that over into our church. But let me show you another document that we use in the state convention, other than the financial report form. This is the registration form. And you'll notice it looks very similar to the financial report form. But what's different is that it has the information for the individual if there's a person that is not representing their church with a church check, but they're paying out of pocket, or if this is coming from the pastor of the church, the church information is here with the address and the contact information, type of payment, whether it's cash or check or electronic. But on the other side of this registration form, you have if they're going to register with $200, or if it's a special offering, or individual registration, and then you have a subtotal. And if they're giving to the Congress or ministries, home mission, foreign mission, all of this, again, kind of makes sense with a grand total. But the checks and balances on the bottom of this document makes it make sense. And then notice how similar it is to that of the state convention. Right? It's a registration form. Right? With individual, the district association. You see how we added that? So that if this is going to be a document that the district uses to pay its assessment, then all you're doing is adding one line in there. But if the pastor is paying his registration to the state convention, certainly the pastor can do that right here. So the district association would do their input here, and the pastor of ABC Baptist Church would do theirs here. So again, we even have when it's being done, midwinter, annual session, or district association, or assessment, and where this is being done, whatever church is hosting. And then over here, much like you saw with the district, church registration, special, individual, subtotals, Congress, ministries, home mission, foreign mission, district association. So again, one document does it all. So when I submit our records, whether it's from the district, whether it is from the district association to the state convention, or from our church to the district association, the documents pretty much are the same. So the training is going to be the same. So guess what? You're not doing one system at your church, a different system in your district, a different system at the state convention. And so, again, it makes it so much simpler. So one of the things that I intend to do is to assist or help churches that want to get one streamlined system for everything. So again, that's what we call the fresh oil. And as you can see, this fresh oil carries with it the fragrance of fresh wind that allows us to imagine and reimagine a way of doing business that is second to none. I hope you will endorse me as the next president of the Western Baptist State Convention. I really would love to have your